Hey, how's it going, guys? Um, I'm gonna make another beat here, trap beat. My last tutorial didn't go so great. I'm just figuring out how to use it. I tried Camtasia and I like that a little better, so I think I'm gonna get that rather than Adobe Presenter Video Express. Costs 300 bucks. I don't know how much Camtasia costs. I'm sure I can get a pirated version of it for free, and it just does everything way better. So check me out as my SoundCloud, Octane Beats. Um, just show some love and comment, like, whatever. You know, that's all I'm really going for right now. I'm just trying to get my music out there, and I have a hard time with it because I just am never satisfied with it, and I think it sucks all the time. And I just don't like what I'm making, and I have to like really open myself up to different sounds and stuff, if that makes sense, to like really appreciate a song. And I just did this Wiz Khalifa type beat today, and I was actually pretty proud of it. I'll play a little bit of it if you guys want to hear it. I'll play it in FL Studio so you guys can see what it looks like. I'm still trying to get good at my mixing and stuff because it was really pain in the ass because there's I put too many high frequency instruments into the song, and when you have headphones on you can hear it way better, and it's hard because like just trying to mix all these high frequency instruments, it was a pain in the ass. But I worked on this for like 3 hours, so I just get, sometimes I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I just want to finish it. I just want to finish it, and like tedious shit like that is like really annoying. But like I know I've got to do it in order to be good. But I guess we'll go into it. And I know I was gonna do a beat making video here. I still will. But I figured I might show you guys this because I was pretty happy with it. Um, Not that many instruments. I really do have to get a better drum kit because I have really crappy drum kits right now just because I got FL Studio on Mac. So I'm still trying to transfer my um, drum kits and orchestra hits and stuff like that back into here, and I don't really have that many uh, drum kits as you can see right here. But I try to tweak it, EQ it. You can usually make not very good sound halfway decent if you're not moving it all the way up and down the keyboard and changing the frequency of it. If it stays in the key that it should be in, if you EQ it, you should be able to make it sound halfway decent. So this will start out with the hi-hat. That's what I did for this. Oops. Maybe some. It's different. It's pretty different. I don't know. Go down to. This is the main melody. It's an ARP on Dance Volume 2 in Nexus. So that's what this is. I thought it was pretty creative. I liked it a lot. And so I heard that, and I instantly thought of, some like Twista or like some Wiz Khalifa type beat. So I just kind of went off that. Usually I'm making trap beats, and like I realized if you're making music, like you have to keep your mind open to so many different genres because I get stuck in trap a lot. And like I'll be trying to make a trap beat, and like I'm not realizing like I need to have my mind open to all genres because if I lay something down like this, like if I would have just been stuck in that genre, I would have laid this down and just deleted it. But I thought about it. I was like, more hip hop, what you call that, modern hip hop. It's these pop hip hop type stuff. So let's see here. And I took it and I just layered it with this synth Highlander Fantasy and Dream expansion. And I was actually really surprised how it sounded. I was just messing around. Thought it sounded pretty good. Together they sound pretty great too. But I've split it by channel, so unless I'm gonna go put this on, I'm not gonna play them together. And then I don't know, this came in, had the kick already in and the 808, I think. I think I had the snare going too, and then I figured I wanted like some high lead type sound, and I was going through short synths. I just kept going, and I found it. It's shit, I don't even know. It doesn't say. I changed the name of it. I don't know, but it's in there somewhere. That's what this sounds like. It's kind of like it's following the main melody pretty great. I think so. It's kind of doing the same thing. See what I mean? And then, I don't have many instruments here. 808. Here. The last bit sounds kind of weird, but I just say whatever. Kind of like this. Sounded okay. Turn this down. Let's see. Here's a kick. Snare. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you guys the piano roll. Here's the 808. Kick. Snare. Get the idea. This was just some simple bell I put in there from Nexus, a pluck bell. Oh, it's off right there. Alright. Then here's another ARP I put in there too. I usually don't touch ARPs, arpeggiators, just because, like lots of other people say too, it's a song that's already been made up, really. But like, if you mess around with it and like you get creative with it, like I wasn't just gonna lay it down with just like a bar. I'm gonna play chords with it, and, make it sound different, way more different than how it sounded before. So whenever I mess with ARPs, I do crazy chords with them, move them all up and down and stuff like that. So that's what I try to do. That's why I got looking like this. So here's another ARP. And you guys can probably see what I mean when I'm just talking about lots of high frequencies. If you guys have any advice on whether maybe I should just like different things I can do, I guess to get around that, because whenever I'm mixing tons of I've got tons of low frequency instruments, and I mean you wouldn't have tons of them because you got your percussion and stuff, but you know low frequency synths or very high frequency in this case, it's the best way to mix it. I mean, I don't know if there's an answer to that. If there's a tip, that'd be great to know. But here's an add-on of some bells I put in there. Some more bells. I kind of left out the ones I just showed you before because they weren't that important. I don't know. Here's these bells. So there's that. Then the rest is like my drums right here. Pretty simple. Extremely simple. There's something else we got going on here. Crash. That's just right at the end, basically. Put tons of reverb on it and a little bit of delay on it. That is not how that instrument sounded before I messed with it. So, you guys ever want to know how I did any of the stuff I did? Or you guys want to know about any of the plugins? I mean, I consider myself very comfortable with FL Studio. I know a lot about it for the little amount of time that I've done stuff and made music. I've just learned so much about it. I know I'm not anywhere as sure some people, but I mean, I got lots of it down. If you guys have any questions about anything, how I did anything, or about any plugins or different stuff like that, I can tell you guys where to get Nexus, because you guys probably freaking out. It's just like, look at these people's videos, make beats. So every other comment is, where do I get Nexus? How can I get Nexus? Nexus. So there's no one's really helping these guys out. I can give you a link. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. You're going to have to learn how to install it. It's for some people it's common sense and it's easy. Some people it's impossible for them to try to figure it out, and you've got to learn that on your own. I learned it on my own, so that's just how that works. Like this, that's just right there. Some bongos. Some bells again. Sleigh bells. Alright, and that's all the instruments, Then I got my main instruments. I learned this from Buddha Beats, or shit, aka Nine Lives. I watch lots of his tutorials and stuff. I like him a lot. They're really helpful. He's a nice guy. Just for the let's see here. Lifestyles of the rich. Lifestyles of the rich. Whatever. I'm not gonna go find that and play it, but I use Blood Overdrive. I guess I will. I'll show you guys. I guess. Hope you guys out here. That shouldn't be on there though. Let's see here. See, this is why you need to be organized. Mislabel things when you don't put them in the mixer right, and things go insane. I guess I'll use this for example because I'm not going to because it's mislabeled. But here's that main melody, right? Put reverb on it. This is how it sounds without reverb. Pretty big difference. So makes it sound nice and full. I EQ'd it, of course. I kind of usually try to take out the highs sometimes because I feel it interferes sometimes with the percussion, but when you get to your main melody, you kind of want to pull this treble up a little bit, I think. It makes it sound a little fuller too. And then the blood overdrive, which is very important. I usually don't put it on my I don't think I used much of it. I just realized I was talking while that loud ass music was playing. Sorry about that. I'm new to tutorials, but in a nutshell, what I said, if you guys didn't hear me, was it's your main melody. I usually keep this in the middle or up a little more because I want it to sound more fuller. Same thing with the reverb. I think you were able to hear me. You could definitely hear the difference when I took the reverb off of it. Not so much with the EQ, but the blood overdrive. Usually don't use on the main melody, but since there was so much high frequency instruments, I kind of felt like I needed to with all my instruments. Here it is with it. Here it is without it. You can tell it's way more obnoxious in your face. And here's just kind of like a good medium, you know, not too much overpowering everything else. You know, like I said, it's so many high frequencies, and I'm just trying to tweak them all like that. So, blood overdrive, your leads, background sounds, all that. When you want to get it just faintly in the background, and you know, like you take the turn the cutoff on a little bit. That's not working because it doesn't really do it the way blood overdrive does. That's what you need to use, is use blood overdrive to get that real good mix in there so things aren't so obnoxious and everything's cluttered together. I'm still not very good at it, but I'm working on it. Let's see if there's anything else special on here. Basically, I mean, those are the ones I use. I use those three. Parametric EQ, of course. And blood overdrive. And for my 808, I always put the Fruity Fast distort on it because, like, okay, I'll show you guys here. There's the 808 right here, right? So, turn it on. Oh, it must be. So, lots of people don't have subs in their cars. Lots of people don't have very nice computers, and computers are very capable of picking up such a low frequency. Putting just the right amount of distortion on it pushes that frequency out a little bit. And you know, it really doesn't help, but like I said though, what I was saying, sorry, I got lost in a little bit. Car speakers and stuff like that. Like I said, people don't have subs and their computers aren't going to pick up the low frequency. When you put that distort on there, it pushes the frequency out. So you'll be able to hear the 808 more. You know, you'll be able to hear it in your speakers a little bit. You know, you don't have to have great speakers to pick up that frequency. You hear that bass. So that's why you're able to hear it on my computer. And you wouldn't without it. Watch, I will turn it off. Well, you can, but it's not not very well, and it's cranked all the way up. And if this was cranked up this far when the song was playing, you'd be freaking blowing your speakers out with treble and all the instruments just beating your speakers up. You can hear the bass, but it would just be a freaking mess. You'd probably break your speakers in your car or your computer. So, I mean, you can still kind of hear that, and you can't hear that at all, compared to this. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it better. It's pushing those frequencies out. I usually don't like to turn it up too much because it sounds kind of gross and stuff like that. But we'll get into the song, and then we'll get into the tutorial. I'm gonna have to put that in the description, let you guys know this is how it's gonna be. Show you guys the song first, and I took the inspiration from Wiz Khalifa beats. I put a little sound clip in there because I think when you're making a beat, like a certain artist, they got the Gucci beats, Rick Ross type beats, Maybach Music type beats, same thing, but Young Buck type beats, they all are very consistent with the artists kind of keep to the same noise, the same sound, sort of. So I feel like when I put their voice into the song, in the beginning or in the middle of the song, if I could find a good acapella of their voice, which this wasn't the best, but I feel like if you find that and put that in there, not all the songs, but once in a while when you really have a beat you feel is really that sort of artist genre and that would fit with them. And then even like on my YouTube page, I have the beat on there. It's called Famous. And you put the picture of the artist too. It really, kind of makes it sound better, the song better than it really is because it's kind of like, you know, you read a book and there's no pictures. Well, if you have really graphic pictures and stuff like that, you can kind of get a better idea in your head of what the book is about, and you can kind of like paint an image in your head. It's kind of how it works, I think, with music too, when you do that, and you add those things to it. But I don't know, everyone's different, and that's just how I feel. And I have fun. I try to put my beats on SoundClick and make money off of it, but that's not something that I do. I do this for fun, and I love it. I hope one day I'll get good enough to be able to make money from it, and it's my dream to do it as a job, but you know, I got lots of other stuff I gotta worry about for now. Not just throw everything into it. I know that's what you're supposed to do, that you want to follow your dreams and stuff, but the devil's lies, so that's what I'm gonna say. Let's play this, get into this song. I don't know how it's gonna sound. It's probably gonna sound horrible because I'm playing through the video. I don't have speakers. I'm playing through my computer, so the mic on my MacBook is going to be picking up the sound coming out of the speakers. So it sounds horrible. I might just edit it out. You won't even hear it. If you want to hear it, you can go right on my page on SoundCloud, or closer would be on YouTube on my channel and listen to it. It's called Famous. So I'll just start it off right here. I probably won't play it all, but I'll skip through some parts, but I just want to get this tutorial started. So here we go. Oh, I look like an idiot. Okay, talking too much. It's all good. I say I know everything about FL Studio. It doesn't mean that I don't know everything, but I say I know a lot about it. That doesn't mean you don't forget to do things sometimes.
Lifestyles are rich and famous. Well, I'm rich and famous. It's just better, it's just you know what I'm saying? I can sip the cup while I'm rapping. If you don't, you're nameless. Funny as that. this happening? Am I dreaming? But shit, I'm high and I'm wide awake. And what I want, I can afford. Ain't that an escape? Lifestyles are rich and famous.
I didn't know about that ARP, that second ARP I put in there. I really didn't like it, but said whatever, you know, I can't be too critical or else I'm never gonna have my beats done. You guys get the idea. There's that song right there. And I was pretty happy with it. You know, comment, like, ask questions, you know, how I do things. I'm far from perfect, and I'm far from even very advanced, but I have confidence in this DAO and the things I know about it and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna end this and put this as a tutorial and how I make my beats, and I'm just gonna put another tutorial up about making a beat on the spot. So peace out, guys.